A very good evening to the respected guest, moderator, presenters, and all the participants from across the globe attending the 10th International Conference on Human Values in Higher Education. The theme of this conference is Empowering Youth through Value Driven Education for a Happy and Peaceful World. I am Mrs. Revati Deshpande from Konkan Gyanpeth Rahul Dharkar College of Pharmacy and Research Institute Karjat, Maharashtra, India, and it is my privilege to anchor this session. I warmly welcome you all to this institutional sharing session. Through these sharings, we will understand how UHV has been initiated in SRM IST University, the impact of UHV-based student induction program at Madanpalli Institute of Technology and Science. To moderate the session, let me take the opportunity to welcome and introduce Dr. Ishrat Mirzana Madam, who will be guiding us through the sharing session. Dr. Ishrat Ma'am is a professor in mechanical engineering at MJCET, Telangana, India. She is Director of R&D Cell at MJCET, Director, Engineers Without Borders, India, which provides sustainable engineering solutions to societal problems. Director, Institution of Green Engineers, which works towards SDGs awareness and projects. She is associated with UHV since 2022. She is Regional Coordinator of SCR for UHV activities and projects. With this brief introduction, I now humbly invite Dr. Ishrat Meera Mirzana Madam to kindly take the charge of the session. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Dr. Revati. Thank you, Dr. I think it's an echo. Is there an echo? Yeah, no, it's not there. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Revati Deshpande for that generous introduction. Before we proceed further, let me introduce the guest of our sharing session. Our guest for today's sharing session is Dr. Saroj Balaji. Welcome, Dr. Saroj Balaji.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for this opportunity to be here and listen to different sharings. Thank you, ma'am.
It's my honor to introduce you. Professor Dr. Saroj Bala is a working professor and a head of the Department of Master of Computer Applications at Ajay Kumar Garg Engineering College, Ghaziabad. She has been associated with academics for the last 27 years. Her PhD is in the field of data clustering and swarm intelligence. She has done domain certifications in AI and machine learning, and she has numerous credentials about certifications, as she has organized number of seminars, workshops, and conferences, and also has published 20 patents, including 2 design patents. Along with her academics, she has a keen interest in UHV, Universal Human Values, and actively promotes ethical awareness, social responsibility, and a human-centric education. This is where our focus of this conference is all about, human-centered education. She has been associated with it since 2016 and has completed certification in UHV workshops up to the level of 3. And she is actively participating in UHV-related workshops and supports initiatives like conscious engineering, non-violent communication, and SDGs. She has contributed to activities of gender equality and reduced inequalities. It's a great privilege to have you with us, ma'am, today. Thank you for accepting our invitation to be the guest for this sharing session.
Thank you, ma'am, for the kind introduction. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we would like to hear your observations after the institution presentations, ma'am. Thank you. So let us move further. We'll have our institutional presentations for 20 minutes, followed by to 15 minutes of interaction between institute presenters and the participants or the attendees who have joined us from across the globe. And today we have our first presentation from SRM IST about how they initiated UHV at their university. And to present the same, we have Dr. Supraja. And let me introduce Dr. Supraja ji. Welcome, Dr. Supraja.
Namaste, Didi. Namaste to all.
Namaste, Didi. Yeah. Dr. Supraja is an associate professor in the School of Computing at SRM IST Chennai with over 13 years of experience in teaching and research. She is the recipient of the AICT Vishweshwaraya Best Teacher Award and has international academic exposure as an Indo-US WI STEM Fellow at the University of South California, Los Angeles, and as a postdoctoral research associate of UK. Her current focus is on UHV, Universal Human Values, exploring proposals that foster right understanding and living in accordance with it. Since 2022, she has been actively engaged in personal development and societal contribution to volunteering. She serves as the Southern Region Coordinator for UHV and UHV University Coordinator at SRM IST. I once again welcome you, Supraja ji, to present your institution's journey. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Ishraji, for that warm welcome. Just sharing my screen and getting a confirmation that is that screen visible.
Yes, perfect.
Gee. So, namaste to all the leaders, policymakers, and faculty members from various universities across the globe gathered here for this ICHV HE 2025 conference. I'm Supraja, as mentioned, I'm leading as a university coordinator. So I'm very happy to discuss today in this forum about the experience we had in implementing this holistic value-based education at our university, SRMIST, and how it has been created an impact in our life. So moving further, even though we had this value education course in right from way 2004 in different in journal, especially during this COVID period, we could see that imbalanced mindset towards the students and faculty members. And that is the time exactly we have received a lot of mails from AICT about this program. During this time that I got an opportunity to attend this UHV FDP in an offline mode. And personally, I found this content is very much helpful to resolve many of my own concerns in a personal life as well as the professional life. So I was able to see that this content has a whole lot of potential and scope for the societal development. It is not just because this AICT has given a mandate. We personally felt it's important. So this is what given here. One side we could witness there is a development in an education institution across the country, but the concerns also there, like the increase of stress, mental health problem, relationship issues. I could witness all these in my own student life. So recent what we found is this holistic vision of life is not clear. It requires a lot of clarity on what to do part before this how to do, but the present education system we felt that it's not focusing more on what to do part. It is just focused with the how to do part, how to make money, but there is no clarity what to do with this. So also we had this question, is our education what we are giving to our students is resolving any of their present day problem, like it is focusing on basic fulfillment like happiness, relationship, self-regulation, or it is helping for their health. So majorly we could witness that it is focused only on the preparing students for their job, not for their life. So here we understood there is a need to develop education which focus on this right understanding and right feeling, along with the skill for the physical facility. And we found that this UHV content is so powerful.
So this is how we found the need of it. So through this holistic value-based education with the motto of well-being for all, we propose the objective of our value education cell connecting the all four level, which has been guiding through our UHV content, the individual, family, society, and nature. We set up the motto. And initially, the university-wide things to be formalized. Discussions has been made with our leaders, policymakers, and decision makers in a multiple round. More than some 20 to 30 meetings we have had with our higher ups. And most of the times the higher ups are very much busy in resolving the conflicts than doing some productive work, which they really want to do. So they felt I'm not only asking them to do this or do that. They said, if you feel this content is really important and they have seen that I'm ready to take this responsibility, that is where they've given me an opportunity to serve as an university coordinator. We in that we gathered a lot of evidence about what is this human values are doing in our personal life, case studies of different faculty members who have attended, what is the ACT efforts on this. All this has been taken and discussed with our higher ups. And after that discussion, we have formed this Constitution of Value Education Cell, which has been headed by our Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, and Registrar, Pro VCs, all the deans of various discipline has been involved. So there is a lot of support from management was required, and it has been provided like to faculty to attend all the FDPs, which whenever we are organizing with the duty leave, additional transport support, and they introduce an appraisal system for this UHV. Whomsoever completing their UHV course will get an points and annual budget allocation right from 2022. So these are some of the ways which they can help us. So that is how it started. Now it is a time for, there is a many stages of our value education cell. The first stage is to, before we take into the students, we want to prepare this faculty members. So SRM has now understood that the need of the value education and we sincerely want to try it. Initially, we sent a lot of mails, but then it's like at another mail in an inbox. There is no proper response. It's like UHV is not for me. It's like whomsoever is not having a values, you try to give it to them. So I felt it's this process helped me. Faculty may be ignoring this mail because presently they don't have an idea what it is, what is about to give. It is our responsibility to create an awareness and help them to see the relevance in this course. So that is how we initiated faculty awareness program to every single department, at least in 2-3 slots, and almost some 50 awareness program. And it's a practice for past 3 years till dated. We are conducting this awareness program monthly 2-3 times. So almost we covered a 50 plus conducted 50 plus awareness program covering almost 75% of our faculty population. So in this way, these are some pictures which been conducting FDPs and the awareness program. So in the as an outcome of this sensitization, our faculty members have started attending this FDP and they experimentally validated and found that this content is very important, and it is a motivation that these faculties went and told to the other faculties how it was been helpful. In such a way, it got sensitized inside the SRM campus. And based on the interest, we could see we have conducted more than 20 plus basic FDPs and some 6 advanced FDPs, and almost some 50 to 100 participants without any mandatory condition they are joining for the course. And as a follow-up, there is no target set. Ultimately, we want to reach it to every single faculty and the stakeholders of SRM. That is our target. And continuously, we are helping them to be in the part of a regular meeting, volunteering, and trying to give an awareness about this morning sessions and RP development. Slowly, this process is getting sensitization throughout, and we are trying to help them to explore the process in a depth. Not only the wider was the focus, but also depth in the content. So impact, if you see in the faculty level, these are something which has been mentioned by the faculty, especially when it comes to the professional impact, teaching with the exploration. So earlier it was a classroom is just a transactional from one way. Now they are trying to create a more dialogue-based communication with the students. And early the shift, these are some of the impacts shared by the faculty members. So shifted from the completion of the syllabus to now the focus has shifted to the student connection. And they have mentioned that student faculty relationship has been increased based on this feelings of trust and respect. And they have said that there is a reduced in a burnout, especially faculty report better clarity in handling this institutional works. And there is a in the survey we have found that my ethical research work and the ethical way of evaluation and handling this academic competition, no, it has become more ethical way. And not only it's in a professional, ultimately we're all be a part of our family. So few of our faculty has mentioned that the communications are getting better with the family. Early there was no much of the meaningful communication, but now it has been increased, that they can witness. And there was a reduced in conflict and expectation driven stress. I expect more from my family members, so that kind of stress has been reduced. And improved listening and mutual feeling. I always, in early times they used to say it's like my feelings are important. Now they think of this mutual feeling and start listening from the start listening to their husband, wife. So such things are happening. So greater emotional stability at home, which reflect in their professional life, is what they say. So ultimately, if we can see, the faculty no longer see this UHV as another program, but as a practice they are living every day. That was a shift we could found in a faculty. One or two case studies I have mentioned here. A senior faculty member who has completed UHV2 shared this. The classroom discipline, earlier she maintained with the strictness and fear of marks. Your marks in my hands. So with that strictness, she used to have this classroom with the discipline. But now she's mentioned that she consciously shifted to listening first. So whenever the students repeatedly do the mistakes like missed class, or instead of she warning, no, she started having a conversation with those students, and student open up about their family stress, what's happening in their own life. So with a simple guidance and assurance, without any kind of fear or strictness, the attendance and engagement in the class has improved naturally. So she mentioned it didn't change the rules. I didn't change the rules. I changed the relationship. It's naturally working. And similarly, other case, one of the faculty has mentioned the impact beyond the campus. So faculty participant from the FTP they shared, there was always a frequent argument at home. Especially the arguments are mostly related to the expectations and responsibility, who is taking which responsibility, as becoming quite normal. And there are a whole lot of arguments on this part. So this through UHV reflection on specifically this expectation part and the connecting to the natural acceptance, she said that she started listening first, and without any immediate reaction, she is checking herself what she really wants. So this has made her more calmer and respect the other person also. So the now the home has become more peaceful. Automatically, my classroom environment is also feeling so lighter. So I'm not carrying that from home to my class. So these are some of the case studies mentioned by the faculty. There are a lot more cases and which we are witnessing in SRM. And some of the impact studies we took, that 92% of faculty mentioned that this content has a whole lot of potential. And to the we want to extend to the university wide support, and for that administrators are playing an important role. So when and wherever it is possible, we try to involve them to have a small discussion. Once the FTPs are getting over, we ask the faculty to meet their head of the department, and we meet some of the deans and directors. So in such discussion, they will share their experience. Yesterday also we had a awareness program for physiotherapy. After that session, the dean has come and got the feedback from every single faculty, and then he mentioned like, oh my God, I missed this session. So this interaction experience we are creating through some discussion meetings. So after we found there is an acceptance for this content. In that time, we arranged this management development program for our deans and directors, UHV introductory as well as UHV2. Almost 70 plus deans and directors has been participated. In spite of their position, they found their self is longing to understand who am I, what is the purpose of my existence. And they felt this value education is very important, and it is a need of every human being to develop this understanding. So that is what they mentioned after this MDP program. So impact which I felt, which we felt after this management level program, after exposure to the UHV through this management development program, there is a visible shift in the leadership, especially in the decision making approach. And we could witness that HODs and higher ups started encouraging the faculty to attend this UHV FDPs. So if they could found that they are not completed UHV introductory during that performance time, they said, go attend this FDP. So there is an encouragement from the higher end side. And from control to the clarity, leadership conversations increased more. Early, it was more like an enforcement. Now they are trying to understand, and having this trust on the intention with more clarity has come. And we have witnessed there is a reduction in the reactive management. So they are started dialoguing with us than telling no, do this, do that. Kind of authoritative has been reduced. Some kind of a dialoguing has been initiated in the level of management. And there is a good support for value-based education initiatives. Say if we required any new program and we organize, there is a whole lot of support, and coming up for the counseling, mentoring, they are giving a good support after this MDP program. And we could witness this human-centric governance, which is really new. There is a conscious shift is happening, considering the faculty and student well-being. And early it was like a short impacts when we do any societal work. Now they're thinking for a long time social impacts. So these are certain things which we could witness, and few case study also I have brought in, especially the decision under pressure when dean was required to improve the academic outcome within a very short time period. The immediate option before we choose is like tight monitoring and frequent reviews. Have you completed this? Setting a deadline, targets. But now deans used to invite the faculty for open discussion. So as a whole, we can understand the constraint, what was the concern, both the end. So faculty were asked to propose their plans, how to align with these goals. So this kind of discussions are helping both the side to understand rather than it's been like enforcing something. So it's happening naturally, those work. All we need is just a feeling of connection that was felt by our management. And this is also another example, not to put mandatory changes and putting a control from top-down communication. Rather than they are incorporating that faculty inputs, there is a space for them. Now they are creating a space for a faculty to have a discussion. So we can bring in a mutual clarity. So the balance which has been happening now is not by the authority, but through this trust is what we felt. And with this level of readiness of the faculty, we have taken it to the student. We have included the UHV in academic curriculum. As I mentioned, from 2004 we have, but there is a different curriculum. Now we make it channelize this universal human value. 1 and 2 is a common structural curriculum for all the discipline. So since it has more structural and higher potential, this we make it as a common for engineering, science and humanity, medical, AHS, agriculture, management, pharmacy, physio, everywhere. And in the different level, based on the credit system, like 3 credit, 2 credit, or in the medical side, we are giving UHV-1, 2 as a 15 hours course and 20 hours value-based course. Wherever it is possible, we are trying to fit in these courses. And we could see that some impact with the students as well, which has been listed here. The clarity about the happiness versus excitement. The student begin to distinguish between the momentary excitement and long-lasting fulfillment. This was the one of the major impact which we are witnessing. And betterment in the medical mental well-being, especially their confusions about the future, the anxiety about an exam, and their unnecessary anger with the peers. All this has been naturally getting reduced. And healthier is a relationship with the peers, parents and teachers are naturally happening. and responsible career thinking. Early, the career is all about the salary. Now they're thinking about contributing, self-satisfaction. That kind of career choices has come in. And improved classroom engagement, especially they started questioning, especially we could witness this in the UHV class. There are more such deeper questions, and they participate things with more honest. They reflect on the discussions. These are the one of the impact we could witness. And now they are becoming environmentally conscious with the sustainable practices. So one key shift we could witness is students start asking what is right for me and society instead of what give me success. So this we could witness, and a few case studies about the student. This has happened with my colleague. Finally, a student felt repeatedly misunderstood that unfair evaluation by the course instructor. She's not correcting my paper. She's not giving good marks. Early, she used to complain, but after UHP, she thought of having a discussion with the faculty, not to argue, but to understand what is the expectation of the teacher. So the teacher is also a UHP trained person, so listened without any defense. So they identified that there is some kind of misunderstanding, miscommunication. And what was the expectation? She mentioned clarity, she gave the clarity, and evaluation also reconsidered very transparently. So that situation was, they realized that issue was not mark, but an assumption of the student and the faculty. So that has been settled. And similarly, another case study one student has mentioned, relationship stress affecting academic life. So most of the students are feeling lonely, and there is a breakup, personal breakup. So because of that, they feel lost or missing the classes. They put themselves in isolation state. Early before this UHV session, they won't connect with their teachers. At least now they are connecting well with the UHV teachers and finding some sort of counseling from them. So this discussion happened with them to find the difference between the dependency and mutual happiness. So slowly, she could able to have a lot of dialogue with that UHV teacher and improve the clarity, and started focusing again on this academic part. So the harmony, she felt the harmony is a happiness is an inner harmony, not a favorable feelings from the other. So this she could able to witness, and this is what she reflected. So some of the impact studies also we did, that students are mentioning that it's making a positive impact in their life. And recently we have, in June 2025, we have implemented a minor degree course for a student of 60. It's a pilot study. We are trying to compare the behavior of these students 60 with the students of non-UHV group. And once if we found is this is making really this evidence-based model we are trying to see, and based on that we are trying to scale up this minor degree across the SRM. So already one batch has started for this minor degree program, and we could see that our students are involving in various outreach program, and their participation is quite visible. And we are developing our UHV cell as a resource center. So collecting all the UHV level introductory to UHV 6 videos has been placed in our YouTube, and reference book materials on a lot of journaling of different case studies has been maintained in the form of video, audio. And some of the campus impact which we could see is open conversations. This is a recent photo which we had a family volunteer meeting with Umeshji. We could see that open discussion about I'm stressful, there is no relationship problem within me, failures are happening. That kind of open discussion has come, and they are sharing about their experience, their doubts genuinely. And families are nicely connecting. We are bringing in our families because they can also see some changes within us, and the faculty families are connecting very nicely. One of our faculty wives said, usually we used to spend time on the Saturday, Sundays in malls, but now we want more such kind of discussions. And volunteer driven education engagement is faculty themselves taking an ownership rather than we giving it. So they come, they take a activity on their own, and they complete it on time. So these are some of the shift I could witness, that outcome based campus to purpose driven learning environment is what we could see. So we do have a lot of plans converting our nodal center to national center, and a lot of it's a long way to go. We have 10-step plans, developing, reaching to all the stakeholders, internal stakeholders, external stakeholders, how much ever the capacity it is possible. So as a overall, I could say our experience of SRM that it is a good potential for addressing each one of our problem. So we are preparing students for life who can be not only working for a job but create a human society. So while we made a progress, we could find it's helping us. If more such institution participating, we can see we can we are extending this guidance and support to many university. We already started. If more institution participating, we can reach to the larger audience and develop this human society. So recently, we have also signed the MOU with the Bhutan Wellbeing Institute of Wellbeing. We are trying to integrate their gross national happiness model also, trying to see the collaborational opportunities. And yes, as at SRM, universal human values has not changed what we teach, but it has deeply transformed how we think, how we relate, and why we educate. Even though the focus is not for the award, our effort has been recognized and acknowledged by the UHV Foundation, and we have received from the AICT chairman. So with that, I thank you all for patiently listening and giving us an opportunity to share our experience in this forum. So namaste to all.
Thank you, Supraja P. That was a exhaustive presentation, I say, because you started with the well-being for all, and then you have discussed about the roadmap for its implementation and how you have started the journey with the support from the management. And then awareness methodology was from human to human, not on digital platforms. And you have discussed about the impact at the faculty level, how it has helped them, the faculty at professional level, and also family and personal level. Then you have talked about the practice for every day and the workshops that have been conducted for the faculty, the impact that had at the management level, and then the student level, supported by the case studies. That was wonderful presentation by you. And the key takeaway was the outcome-driven campus has shifted to purpose-driven learning. That was a great takeaway that you have presented with your presentation. It's a tremendous effort by SRMISD under your mentorship. So we open the floor for any questions by our attendees, panelists, and the participants who have joined us on YouTube from across the globe. If you have any queries to put across about the journey of SRM IST, to Supraja Ji, she is available. Supraja Ji, when you started this course, what was the hindrance that you have faced from the students? Because now presently the students feel they are from Gen Z, and Gen Z believes in digital literacy rather than ethical living. So what are the, can you support that with any example or share your experience personally?
Didi, when dealing with the student, we felt initially they thought it's like a moral education. That was like their conditions which they had. But when we started sharing, connecting with our own life examples, especially how it has changed me, what was an impact within me. And as you rightly mentioned, they are in the digital world. They are missing that physical connect. Once we as a teacher show that physical connect, if they tasted it, and they will automatically come away from the digital. So the personal connect will develop. In such way, we started connecting with the student, and I felt Gen Z are one who missed that physical connect, who are now longing for it. So in that way, we could reach them easily. They are less accumulated as well, more than the higher ups who have a lot of assumptions. So we felt dealing with the students are so comfortable.
Preconditioning is not there in
Yes,
Gen Z,
yes.
and they're more adaptable.
Adaptable, welcoming, receiving. But they are not looking what you talk. They are also observing you. So I felt that is more important. Before I stand in front of them, I should prepare myself. No, it should be in my practice, my living. That is getting communicated.
So before telling others to do, it is I do.
Yes,
So
my
I do,
responsibility.
then we do. That is
Yes,
what you are
true.
trying to convey. That's very well. And there's a query from the Tara Prasannaji about what about pursuing higher. Sorry, let me check the question. What about pursuing higher authority?
Uh, Higher authority already vexed up with different models. They keep trying to deal with this conflict management. So now, whatsoever the proposal you say you take in front of them, they feel, is it going to work? So that is there. But ultimately, again, like a student, they're also watching you, your behavior. Are you still abide with these values? If they check one or the other day, they are having that space open to you to have that conversation. If they could see our lives are getting better, they are checking with us. What is that? And lot of discussions and patience required, Didi. Because for us, even after attending some 10 workshop, we still have a kind of not having that kind of clarity, but we are expecting the other person should understand within the shortened period of that half an hour discussion or 10 minutes discussion. So whenever and wherever it is possible, it's our responsibility also to help them, not to know stating that I come up with a proposal, you have to listen. No, we are here to help each other. If that is understood, no matter how many times they hesitate, we go forward to help.
There's a hand raised by Sangeeta ji.
Ji,
Please put forward your question. Sorry.
Namaste.
Namaste, Didi. Very nice presentation.
Ji, thank you. Didi.
I would like to know the faculties apart from FDP, when they are taking this particular course, is there any other thing are you doing to handhold them the problems they are facing during the course delivery?
Didi, every course in this 6 months period, 4 months, we will be handling the course, and we will be having a monthly discussion. If faculty ask for more examples or different kind of activity, then that week we will sit together, we will discuss the examples. We used to have a lot of meetings, but it's not again compulsory. The faculty who would like to know, they will come in, they will discuss with us. So it is open to all, but not mandatory to all. So every week we sit in one place, we discuss what to cover for next week with what are the examples. Basically, the example comes from our own life incidents. We used to share what has happened in my class, how I am handling, what's happening in my family. In such way, it's helping us as well, not only to the the way we. So if we start implementing everything in our own life, that is helping to teach the students as well.
And apart from lecture delivery method, are you using some other methodology also to deliver this course?
Yes, yes. We have created a small activity for the students. Say, for example, if it's an understanding class, why this understanding is important. We used to make a student to stand backside and draw something, and this fellow will replicate in front. So he may say, put square, that what size of the square is not clear. So how much this understand, see, you may say something, I understand and perceive in other way. So for them to make this understanding, we come up with small activity.
Wow, wonderful.
So that they know, okay, they are also telling correct square. I am also observing correct, but no, they say small, I take it big. So that is where we differ. So such kind of small activities we have created a lot. So that will be a part of our curriculum.
Yeah, wonderful. Very nice.
Ji, ji, Didi.
Very nice, Didi. Thank you so much for answering
Thank you.
all the queries posted to you. I can say that SRN's journey is a conscious shift from education, not just skill development, but in holistic human development. So, by integrating UHV into teaching and institutional practices, the university has shown that right understanding naturally leads to responsible and sustainable action. This journey offers a replicable model where education nurtures not only competence but also conscious, ethical, and socially responsible youth, contributing to a peaceful and sustainable future. Thank you so much for your presentation and being
Thank you.
with us at this late hour. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Didi. Namaste.
Namaste. Our next presentation is from Madanapalli Institute of Technology and Science by Dr. Jagadeesh Babu Bellam on impact of UHV-based student induction program, UHV-I at MITS. Welcome, Dr. Jagadeesh Babuji.
Thank you, Dr. Ishrat.
It's an honor to introduce you, Dr. Jagadeesh Babuji. Dr. Jagadeesh Babu Bellamji is an assistant professor in the Department of Physics at Madanapalli Institute of Technology and Science, which is deemed to be a university in Andhra Pradesh. And he also serves as an UHV cell coordinator, an MSc in. He is a physics gold medalist and holds a Doctor of Science in Electrical Engineering from Mexico, and has completed a postdoctoral fellowship from France with over 13 years of teaching experience. He holds a domain certification from NPTEL in electronic materials. Since joining UHV in 2021, he has completed 3 levels and actively shares UHV proposals with students and faculty through FDPs, SDPs, and face-to-face facilitation. He serves as the regional coordinator for SCR region, South Central region of UHV. He is also South India coordinator for UHV morning sessions, contributes to the translation of UHV literature into the regional language Telugu, and is deeply engaged in self-development and societal development through his volunteering. We are grateful to you for your contributions to the UHV activities. I once again welcome you, Jagdishji, and
Yes.
over to you to continue further with your presentation.
Thank you, Dr. Ishrat, for that kind introduction and giving the opportunity to share our journey with UHU at our institute. So let me share my presentation with all of you. Right. So recently, our institute has been conferred with deemed to be university from July 2025. After that, I have been appointed as UHV cell coordinator, that is university coordinator, and one more faculty as UCC, university co-coordinator. So I will be focusing mostly on the UHV-based student induction program and its impact. And as Madam told that I have been connected with this UHV from 2021 and attending more meetings to get content clarity and sharing these proposals with students and faculty. To give a brief idea about the institute, Madanpalli Institute of Technology and Science was established in 1998 in the scenic and serene surroundings of Madanpalli. It was founded under Ratakonda Rangareddy Educational Academy under the leadership of late Sri N. Krishna Kumar Garu. Then the president, Dr. N. Vijay Bhaskar Chaudhary, PhD, the visionary leader of the academy. With 27 years of academic excellence, MITS has earned NAC A+ accreditation and NBA recognition for all its programs. In recognition of its quality standards and contributions to higher education, the Government of India has conferred MITS the status of a deemed to be university under Section 3. So from 15th July 2025. Now the MITS deemed to be university is governed by the visionary and proactive leadership of Dr. N. Vijay Chaudhary, the founder and chancellor. So at our institute, we are committed to work for the um, global challenges and the students to face the global challenges, and with the vision that we have, that they have to work for the well-being of all. So we are focusing in that direction. So coming to MITS, UHV cell was established in November 2020 following the guidelines from AACT. So I was not aware at that time, but the other faculty, Dr. Chandramohan, was handling this cell, and it was the COVID time where we connected with this UHV content, and I have taken this course in online, and then very much connected to this, and it was very much essential for me. I was struggling with some thing that I want to implement something, but it was not working. So this was the platform I got. Then I took this in charge of this UHV cell. What are the major objectives of this cell is to foster holistic value-based education, and this cell aims to nurture socially responsible, self-aware, and harmonious individuals who contribute meaningfully to national development and global well-being. So we provide structured framework to integrate universal human values into academic, co-curricular, extracurricular, and administrative activities of the university, supporting the learning environment rooted in truth, harmony, love, and compassion. So we have a team that we are working on this universal human values, imparting this to the students and faculty. And recently we have got this university status, then we are taking these initiatives more further. To give a broad idea what was happened till now, since the initiation of the UHV cell, we are running this 3 weeks induction program every year with the UHV-1 module, 21 week student induction program, where we are running this UHV-1 model as the major module. So we are taking it as a pilot in 2021 with very limited students. Then we have increased this to all students. Those are coming to the college. They have to first adapt to the institute. So in these 3 weeks, we also take this value education. And a 3 credit UHV2 course is also being taught as per the ACT model curriculum for second year, first semester students. And we have taken it from 4 years, this course now. We also have the faculty uh, who has certified in the UHV introductory and then UHV2 FDP certified, and few students has done UHV1 in the online SDP program. We hosted 3-day introductory FDP and then 5-day UHV2 FDP for the faculty. And we want to make all the faculty to go through this FDP in coming years. So coming to the induction program, we conduct a 3-week induction program and where we run all the modules as per the ACT curriculum. Like we also have physical activities, we have also professional talks and industrial visits. We take the students to nearby monuments, then for agriculture fields like this eco-friendly farms. All this we take, all the modules we take. We also run arts and clubs events. All these are there, but the major module is UHV1, which is having 15 sessions of UHV content that we run. So we make this course for every student that is entering into the undergraduate program. And this course is designed for the purpose of helping students in developing holistic perspective about life. So at initial stage, if they are clarity about their life, what is the purpose of life, then they will be more balanced in their future when they take the programs. We sensitize the students about scope of life, individual, family, and society and nature and existence. This content strengthens the self-exploration, self-reflection, and it develops more confidence and commitment to understand, learn, and act accordingly. We also run this program not only in one place, we run it parallel sessions, different branches with different strength. We have trained faculty who are sharing these values from 3-4 years. So we make the groups and then take the discussion in the smaller groups. Coming to the impact of this, we take the feedback from the students, and at the end of the induction program, then few students say it orally and few shared their experiences in the written form, saying that now they understood what is respect. Respecting all is what is respect, not only elders. How they are able to come out of peer pressure, and how they are now planting trees for the harmony in the nature. All these were reflections from students. And the other student was explaining she was having now the clarity of the life, that is to be happy and prosperous. And she don't want to come under peer pressure and respect all irrespective of their age, gender, and profession. And the other student was telling that she was able to put relationship over the physical facility when she has to decide which dress to wear. And then her mother has telling to wear something, then she understood that she has to put relationship first priority, more priority than physical facility. So this type of experiential sharing has also been done. And some students has wrote very elaborately how their thoughts and actions are now transformed, and it is more responsible, and they are valuing their family members, friends, and understanding the meaning of prosperity. And they also see the importance of respecting every person. So we can see that they're well connected with the content and putting self-exploration. And how the under evaluation or otherwise evaluation of parents led to depression, and then how they were able to rightly evaluate themselves, also shared by students. And overall, the UHV course has helped them to reflect on values, relationship, and responsibilities, guiding towards becoming a better human being. So strongly they are believing that this UHV is helping them, and it will help them throughout their life to take meaningful decisions. Recently, we have conducted an impact survey among the students who has underwent these UHV courses at our institute. So largely we focused on few points. What is the importance of UHV? What is that it has brought the changes in relationship, and about the nature and all this. So one of the student has involved in this impact survey from Master of Business Administration department, and she has taken this survey, and it was found that around 69 to 74% agree that this enhanced their holistic vision. uh, the other also able to see moderately, but very few, like 3-4% was not able to see that. But largely they are seeing that students are connect UHV concepts with life goals, high willingness to attend future UHV courses. They believe that UHV supports solving life problems, and they have the clarity and meaningful participation. So students also shared that before taking UHV, they were thinking that money is everything and it will bring happiness. But after taking UHV, they understood that relationship is also important, and helping others is also very important. One of the students shared that during while she was taking these classes, there was some conflict at the family, and she is totally depressed. And then she shared that after listening to the values, especially trust, respect, she was able to come out of these depression issues. A few students comes to me and shares that yes, now they can openly share what their problems with me. Uh, then we are able to mentor them and come out of these depression issues. With the friends, they have conflicts. With family members, they have conflicts. One of the student told that I was not talking to my father from 4 years. After we go through this course, I went and spoke to my father. So that was so encouraging for us to take this content further. And coming to the value reflection and personal growth, they are also able to see these values like trust, respect, love, and care. It is improved in their uh, relationship, and they report better understanding of purpose of education, healthier attitude towards competition and excellence, improved awareness regarding social stress factors, indicates matured perspectives and emotional stability. About the self-awareness and inner development, they are reporting that it got better clarity of the life purpose, higher engagement in reflection and self-observation, enhanced emotional regulation and self-awareness, notable improvement in self-confidence, indicating deeper internalization of UHV principles. So they also shared that it has helped them to realize the importance of self-reflection, understanding human values for professional growth, and understanding the strong relationship, and they are built on trust, respect, and mutual understanding. These UHV sessions reinforce them the importance of integrating human values into their curriculum and courses, both professionally, how to be excellence, and personal well-being. And it helped to reduce the anger with the family members and show the path for success. Coming to the ethical and behavioral change, it was shown that 72% has said that it is improved that honesty, integrity, and ethics, clear enhancement in nonviolence and responsible behavior. Students are more cooperative, empathetic, increased willingness for social service, strong improvement in eco-consciousness and harmony with nature. So overall, the survey that we have conducted has shown that the most of the students are interested in the UHV course, and they are benefited from this course. Around 74% gave overall the high rating, and very few percentage has not agreed for this. Students said they now understood human values better, and many students felt more confident, calm, and aware of their emotions. Overall, they have seen the behavioral change and relationship improvement at the family. And in simple words, the UHV course helps students become better thinkers, better humans, and more responsible members of society. With the help of students, we developed the e-content for UHV1. Those who are joining late or they not went through this course, they can listen to this course. We have developed this course at our MITS community radio station. Uh, Basically into two parts. One is without students, we have done it, and that was internally used, and the other one is with the students with more interactions with their explorations, examples, their experiences. We have recorded it again, and then it is kept at YouTube in MITS YouTube channel. It is open for all. And we celebrate International Day of Happiness on 20th March. Students only come up with ideas that they have to organize some events, like they come up with some ideas like gratitude wall, stand-up comedy, singing, dancing, guessing games, all these activities for the well-being of students and faculty. We conduct this International Day of Happiness. The other activities that we are taking now to bring the awareness about UHV for the faculty in the campus. First, we want to make 100% faculty to complete this UHV. So we are encouraging them to go through this UHV FDPs. And for mentoring purpose also, for UHV1 and UHV2 courses also, we want all the faculty to be and also for their self-development faculty. Even faculty after taking UHV, they shared that before that they used to take the work from others by domination. After that, they were able to take the work with relationship, and faculty has shared also their relationship with the family members also improved. The calmness they are seeing, um, they are able to express that. And most of the faculty are seeing that those who have done UHV, they are handling the students in more in relationship based way rather than dominating way. So we also conduct follow-up sessions every week on Thursday for the faculty and students. Even very few students, faculty turns up, we discuss um, on UHV content and help each other to learn better. And attending morning sessions on national and international conference on UHV. Um, Regular discussions is happening with students formally, informally, wherever it is possible. And we are doing some wellness club activities, and long plan is there. And we are going for outreach programs to nearby schools. Coming to the future plans and commitment, we are motivating, as I mentioned earlier, to take up some volunteering works also in the national wide or in the institutional level. We want to develop 2 or 3 resource persons from our institute, and we are committed to develop our institute as value-based living model and develop as ACT nodal center. Yeah, last week we have received this recognition of ACT nodal center. So a huge responsibility now to take it forward. Impact survey is done, but still the fine tuning is going on. And also we want to extend this impact survey throughout our region. So we are planning for that in coming months. And we want to take up this content to nearby schools, villages, and jails also. With this, I thank all the listeners and distinguished guests here. And our gratitude is for ACT for implementing this value course to the students. Previously, we are worried how to bring them in line with their goals. So this is the way we want to bring them. And thank you for the UHV Foundation and UHV team for this enriching content. Um, and thank you for the organizers of International Conference on Human Values in Higher Education. We thank our management, vice chancellors, and registrars, principal, and Dr. K. Chandramohan, who is my co-coordinator, and he is also played a major role in this activities to bring to the students, and all the UHV cell members at our institute, all the staff and students, and gratitude for all, and thank you for patient listening.
Thank you so much, Jagdish Babuji. Your presentation about the impact of UHV-1 in SIP. You have covered all the UHV activities, how the SIP program is being conducted with parallel sessions. And based on these sessions that have been conducted, you have also given the impact survey that has been carried out. And more important, not just about the impact survey and the content, but its experiential implementations is also being carried out at your institution. And the International Day of Happiness that is being conducted on 20th March by the Wellness Club. All this you have presented very well and elaborately. And also the future plans and commitment of the institutions is applaudable. That's a very great journey that has been initiative that has been taken by the MITS under your mentorship. Are there any queries or any questions to Jagdish Babuji from our panelists, attendees, the people who are listening to us through YouTube channel from across the globe?
May I be?
Yes, yes,
Yes.
please.
Very nice presentation, Jagdish Babuji. My question is, are you taking feedback from parents as well after this SIP?
That part we are not taken it up. Maybe in future we'll think of taking that feedback also. Yeah, but once parents also came to induction program and they were saying that we thought you will be teaching only skills. And after listening to this session, we are confident that our kids are in right hands. So that type of feedback we got, but overall feedback, yes, we had to take.
Right. And for those students who are facing some kind of stress, depression kind of thing, so do you have special counseling kind of thing for those kind of students?
Yeah, so we have a counseling cell, and we are working with both are working hand to hand. If she found some students who are feeling depressed, she takes my help, and if I feel some students need the counselor help, we send them. One student who is participating in this international conference also had very deep depression issues. One day I spoke with her like 3 hours continuously, counseled her, mentored her. After that, she has come to which stage you can imagine that she has selected for University Innovation Fellowship for Stanford University. She is very active in all the activities now. So we also do, but um, we wanted to implement more, like if any students is getting some um, like detain issues or is get restricted, I want to take the UHV content for them and bring back to institute. That type of implementations are in plan. maybe now after university we will think of all these things.
Yeah. And alumni, is there any batch pass out with this particular after doing this course? And have you taken feedback from the alumni employee or some kind of this?
Yeah, now as a formal, we have not taken feedback, but our two batches has been passed out with this UHV. They have taken as course. Personally, they contact me after 2 years, and they say that at that time we were discussing this content. You were discussing in the class, but we were taking it only for exams. Now I realize that this is important for life. Now I am facing some issues. Will you be able to help me? So I had a discussion with that student. Then in the next week, he said, now I am, when I was not getting job, I am so depressed and under evaluating myself. Now, after discussion, now I am having this self confidence. He got job also in a week, and then he shared his experiences. And now he is regular contact with me. Like that, few students after 2 years also they connect when they are not connecting during the course. But as Supraja madam also told, the patience is very much required with this content. It's not like immediately everybody accepts it. Uh, so we have to be patient. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for that question.
Thank you, Sangeeta ji. Thank you, Jagadish ji, for answering it. And the efforts that you have mentioned, that mentoring is being carried out at every level. And more importantly, when the content was discussed in induction program, the parents are having the assurance that they are handed over their kids at the right institution. And above all, the exclusive effort that is being put across by MITS is the development of e-content of UHV-1 that will help not just your institution, but across India also. That content development will help. Thank you so much for that wonderful presentation. I could see from your presentation that UHV-based induction program has played a significant role in helping students gain clarity about themselves, their aspirations, their responsibilities towards society and nature. By introducing the right understanding at the very beginning of their academic journey, UHV-1 has enabled students to move beyond fear, confusion, and unhealthy competition towards confidence, harmony, and purposeful learning. The impact observed at MITS shows that when education is grounded in universal human values, students naturally develop the responsible behavior, healthier relationship, and a deeper commitment to sustainable living. So UHV-1 is not just an orientation program, but a foundation for holistic education, nurturing value-driven youth prepared to contribute meaningfully to further society. I thank you so much for presenting this presentation.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let me welcome once again Professor Dr. Saroj Bala to present her reflections about the two institutional presentations, the journey that they have presented. Over to you, madam, for your observations.
Thank you, ma'am, for this opportunity. It is my great privilege that I got this opportunity to listen to various institutions and their activities, what type of initiatives have been taken, how they are carrying forward the concept of holistic development in addition to the professional development of our students. And the way they are doing from very first day, whether it is SIP or towards the completion of the courses through different levels of subject from UHV 1 to UHV 2 in other higher classes, that is really appreciable. I would like to congratulate both the institutions for all the efforts, and I would like to present my reflections on both the institutions. Firstly, I would like to congratulate Dr. Supraja ma'am for the wonderful presentation and how the institute is working towards the holistic development. That is really remarkable, ma'am. It is really great to listen that the institute has already completed 50 plus awareness programs. It means you are going through conduction of these programs throughout the year, multiple times through among 1 year. So that is really remarkable, ma'am. And it is really great to hear that already 75% of the resource of the persons of the people has already gone through the content. The main thing that I got from SRM, that they are talking about holistic development, and even they are planning, they have already started, as ma'am said, minor degree implementation of that. That is really remarkable, and it is worth appreciation that they are talking about not outcome based, they are talking about purposeful living. That is very important, that it is not about making the money, it is about being in harmony and prosperity. It is about not making money that everybody is trying to, it is about taking every aspect of life, whether it is nature. And even I really felt very nice when I gone through the word of holistic human health program. I have attended many programs in my college, whether it is related to SDG implementation or consciousness engineering. I have gone through for a 2-week program of non-violent communication. But I really felt very good when I listened about the holistic health wealth programs are also done at your institution. It is really remarkable, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
The efforts are really progressive and really good. Definitely, it will contribute to the each aspect of the nature, society, and families. Definitely, your students and the faculty will do the remarkable job towards the sustainable world. So I would like to congratulate you, ma'am, again.
Thank you.
And now it's my privilege, sir, to give my reflection on your institution, on your sharing. So I would like to formally congratulate Dr. Jagadeesh Babu for the way he presented the concept of SIP, how they presented the concept of UHV through SIP to the student. So when we present that in induction program only, the student starts the journey with that concept. Initially, you are presenting everything about human values, how the harmony must be present in all the areas, whether it is individually. You talked about stress management, anger management. When you are talking about these things with such emphasis during induction program only in such a good manner, it is really impactful. The student will start the journey of learning with these ideas, then definitely it will get reflected in his or her life. Sir talked about number of things, and majorly I would appreciate that he everywhere mentioned about the holistic development, the holistic perspective about the life. He talked about that student reflected about self-exploration during SIP only. The sir has presented the impact of so many parameters like holistic vision. The students wants holistic vision, trust, respect, and many other domains sir has mentioned. Everywhere the impact was observed more than 70%. That is really appreciable. The efforts, the way the things are presented to the students about the sustainability, about the holistic nature. That is really appreciable, sir.
Thank you.
And it will really reflect in their life also. And now, after making these individual points, I would like to appreciate both the institution about the complete journey. How are they planning the different workshops they are trying to um, introduce the human value concept to each and every faculty through regular workshops, through even weekly meetings. That is really remarkable. Weekly follow-ups are very important because when if I talk about my own journey, the first workshop I did in 2016, initially I was one among the persons who were in opposition for 2 3 days, total opposition. I was questioning each and everything, but after third fourth day I started understanding the concept that actually what they are referring to, that is what everybody needs. Both the institutions are talking about the right understanding, and that is the major thing that we need to do. The right understanding is must, and when we are trying to imbibe this concept of right understanding in our student and in our faculty colleagues, then what else we need to be holistic? That is the demand of the time and everything. We are living in a world that is going towards some type of deficiencies are getting created on. If we will talk about holistic, if all of us will have holistic vision, then we will not just care about ourselves, we will care about the society and the nature. The total harmony will be maintained. Both the institutions, I would like to congratulate again and again that they are talking about mutual things. It is not about taking my care. It is when somebody says na ki that person is very nice, always take care of others. No, it is not required. It is not required that we need to take care of others. It is mutual, and that is what the human values is teaching to everybody. It is just proposing, and we are trying to live within that. So really appreciable, ma'am. So I hope I have not taken much of the time. So I would congratulate both the institutes again, and I would like to thank Dr. Sangeeta ma'am, Dr. Ishrat ma'am, Dr. Revati ma'am, Dr. Amit sir for giving me this opportunity to speak on such a good platform. Thank you very much.
Thank you, madam, for your nice words.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for presenting your observations and being with us at this late hour and sharing your observations with us. It was
Welcome,
pleasure.
ma'am. Thank you very much.
It was pleasure having you with us. Looking
Thank you.
forward for a continuous journey further also. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
I would like to thank the sharing team and ICHB organizing team for giving me this opportunity to moderate this session. Thank you so much to each and every person. Now I hand over the session to the anchor of this session, Revati ji. Over to you, Dr. Revati.
Thank you so much, Ishrat Madam, for taking us through this insightful session. I hope these sharings have helped us understand impact of UHV on various institutional aspects. I would also like to express my sincere gratitude to our guest Saroj Madam, presenters Supraja Madam, Jagadeesh sir, the entire organizing tech team, and to all the participants present here as well as joining through YouTube. We are now closing the session here. Please join back tomorrow at 7 p.m. IST for keynote address Education to Empower Youth to Live Together as a World Family. And we will meet at the same time in the sharing session. Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you.
Namaste, Didi. Yeah. Thank you all for joining us, and we expect all the guests who has joined us across the globe to do join us tomorrow once again at 7 p.m. for the keynote address and ICHV, that is International Conference on Human Values in Higher Education, as not just the keynotes but also special interest groups which focus on higher education, holistic health, and SDGs, and we have seminar talks on school education and counseling. I also have in parallel sessions sharing by the individuals and sharing by the institutions, wherein these sharings will expose us to the journey, how the impact of UHV has been there with the institutions as well as on the individuals. Do join us. Looking forward for once again with us on day 2 and day 3 of this conference. Thank you so much. Signing off, Ishrat from